there's a teeth whitening hack that has gone viral on TikTok, but is it something that you Carolina Eye Candy, we are all about amazing, beautiful lashes, brows, and great skincare. But we know that teeth are extremely important. It's a huge part of your health, and there's no use in having beautiful lashes, bold brows, and beautiful skin if your teeth just look a mess. So teeth are extremely important. You should definitely pay attention to them. And there are lots of hacks. There are so many products out there that talk about straightening teeth, whitening teeth, keeping teeth clean. But we want our clients and beauty guests to know that it is extremely important to be careful about what you are going to be using in your mouth. There are plenty of over-the-counter teeth whitening products available to purchase at your local pharmacy or treatments you can seek out from your dentist. But many TikTok users are flocking over to one user's viral video featuring her hack for at-home teeth whitening. In the clip, which has at this point in time received 2.3 million likes and more than 15 million views since it was posted, the user at Kristen Macy claims she gets complimented on her teeth all the time. And so she goes on to let viewers in on her quote-unquote little secret. And it's her own mix of mouthwash, baking soda, and hydrogen peroxide. The video has drawn the attention from dentists and people who love to DIY. And wondering if this teeth whitening trick measures up to the dentist's standards, it was asked of a number of dentists whether this is safe or if this really works. And to be honest with you, we're just going to let you know you're probably better off sticking to store-bought teeth whiteners, but we get it. People love to try to save $1. An American Dental Association spokesperson and director of pre-doctoral dental education for Kansas City University College of Dental Medicine, Erin Kennedy, said there are plenty of ways to keep your teeth bright, white, and healthy without resorting to something that might be dangerous or unscientific in nature. So continue watching to find out why you may not want to try this viral hack yourself and what you should do instead. And listen, we are not here to spoil anyone's dreams of having whiter teeth without having to spend a few dollars more, or maybe even investing into some professional products or a professional teeth whitening service with your dentist. But we want you to be safe in what you are using in your mouth, because your teeth and your gums are extremely important. And there are so many infections and gum diseases that can cause you to have other health issues in terms of heart conditions and things of that nature that a lot of people just don't really think about. So it is really important to be sure that you are not doing anything using products that could possibly cause infections or just be overall dangerous when it comes to using these things, all for the sake of trying to get a whiter and brighter smile. So in the popular video, she explains the process for the 3-ingredient teeth whitening solution she makes and uses at home. She suggests using any bottle of mouthwash you can buy. And then she uses or pours out about a quarter of the bottle of mouthwash. Then she tops it off with hydrogen peroxide, an antiseptic liquid that comes in a brown bottle and is typically used to treat skin wounds and kill germs. And lastly, she adds a sprinkling of about a teaspoon of baking soda straight into the clear mouthwash bottle. And there's a reason why we are continuing to say the colors of the bottles. For example, brown hydrogen peroxide bottle, clear mouthwash bottle, and we'll get into that. So she advises people to mix up the bottle and rinse their mouths with its contents nightly after brushing their teeth. So she says it will make your teeth sparkle. And her quote-unquote pro tip for special events is brush with the mixed solution poured over a toothbrush for extra sparkly results. So the question is, does mixing mouthwash, hydrogen peroxide, and baking soda for whiter teeth work? The concoction may result in whiter teeth, but it could come with side effects. And this is from a cosmetic dentist based in New York City, who tells a magazine that this is something that can possibly give you the results that she's saying she gets, but there could be some other issues that you may get as a result of that. So look, it's not that there's anything wrong with each of the components that she is using individually. Hydrogen peroxide is actually the main active ingredient in many whitening products, and it does whiten teeth. Baking soda is used in dental care products as well, including some toothpaste. And mouthwash, it's a staple for oral health, as we know, and it can freshen breath and fight gingivitis, which is gum disease, tooth decay, and plaque, and that is according to the American Dental Association. But just because the ingredients can help whiten teeth doesn't mean they can be used in any combination. And just because you're simply using your own math at home to mix these ingredients up and use them all together. They have to be used under certain conditions and in designated volumes for safety and efficiency. And what is concerning about this concoction is that this DIY method includes vague measurements. Okay? Not to mention, hydrogen peroxide on its own is not a stable ingredient. So this is where we get back to the colors of the bottles. Its potency deteriorates when exposed to light, and that's why it comes in a brown, opaque bottle. So when added to a clear bottle of mouthwash, as she demonstrated in the viral TikTok video, it's not as potent. It can also oxidize quickly, meaning it turns into water and oxygen. So that's why even a regular bottle of hydrogen peroxide that's been sitting on your shelf for a long time might not actually work to whiten your teeth. Plus, since hydrogen peroxide is such a reactive substance, it could interact in unknown ways with other ingredients in the mouthwash. So if you incorporate it properly in whitening strips, for example, hydrogen peroxide will whiten your teeth. And with her concoction, there's no standard as to how you're supposed to actually make this and make it work. So the question of whether this is safe is honestly, it's one that's kind of still out there. But because it has not been tested by the American Dental Association and it doesn't have the seal of approval, it is a sort of at your own risk sort of situation. And products with the ADA seal of approval have been shown to be safe for your teeth and other tissues in your mouth. So that said, there could be consequences for trying this at home. So if you have too much of one type of chemical, it can cause burns on your gums. In addition to burns or irritations on the tissue, an untested mix of chemicals could also cause permanent damage to your teeth, including damaging the tooth enamel, and it's similar to chemical exposure on the skin. It's more effective to use an active ingredient such as hydrogen peroxide in the form of a whitening strip, or to go get a professional whitening done, rather than mixing your own concoction, including hydrogen peroxide at home, and doing this at your own risk. So it's also important to keep in mind that if a substance dissolves your teeth's enamel, your body cannot create new enamel. If you're trying this and you are an adult, your permanent teeth don't regenerate. And so caring for your teeth and ensuring that no damage is done is absolutely key and essential. So the professionals are not recommending you try this viral hack for whiter teeth. Because yeah, it could be true that you could possibly get brighter teeth in the short term. There really is no way of knowing if these substances combined together, using them in this way, could result in negative health consequences for you or even your teeth. So trying the mixture out for yourself is just not worth the risk. You'll be better off going to the pharmacy to Just buy a mouthwash or a toothpaste that is said for whitening of the teeth. As well as these store-bought products, they also include disease and tooth decay prevention benefits. And your dentist, of course, has the proper solutions and processes and systems and services in place that can target your smile to give you a brighter, whiter look. So if you want to have an amazing, whiter, brighter smile to complement your great lashes, brows, and beautiful skin, then we would not recommend trying this viral hack at home. But if you do, you have to just remember that this is something that you will be taking at your own risk.